Let's call this an addendum to what I said in my previous two videos. It amazes me how the Republican Party wants to scream and huff and holler and play the victim after Donald Trump was shot in Pennsylvania. It amazes me how much they want to act like this after 8 years. No matter of fact, it hasn't only been 8 years. It's been, let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth right now. For over 16 years, yeah, I'm going back all the way to the election of Barack Obama, the first Afro-American president, they have been acting like this, pushing threats against the first Afro-American president and his family, acting like banshees every time the man speaks. And yeah, I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry to say this, but Donald Trump creating the birther conspiracy, trying to scream that Obama wasn't born in the United States. Now they want to play victim 16 years later when someone takes a shot at Donald Trump. They want to act all victimized and everything else. They want to act all angry and all that other bullshit. And that's what it is. It's bullshit. You in the Maga and you Trump supporters have been inching this country to a moment like this. A moment where someone was going to snap. Now, I do not support what happened in Pennsylvania, no matter how many times these Trumpers want to post videos about me saying I do. No matter how many times they want to post about me saying I do. Because we all know all of that is a lie. I have never supported it and I don't like it. But I'm going to call it out for what it is. And I don't care how it makes me sound. I don't care how it makes me look. I don't care if it makes me sound crazy or whatever kind of label you want to put me into. We have been marching towards a point like this. Donald Trump has fanned this flames for years, saying at rallies that you can punch out someone who's a heckler, which has happened. Telling people to fight like hell because they lost an election and January 6th happened. Telling people there's going to be bloodbaths if he doesn't win this election. What did you think was going to happen? Did you really think that people were just going to stand and cheer? Well, obviously your MAGA followers are standing and cheering because they don't really give a damn what happens to this country or its people. But I find it the hypocrisy of their anger now is just too much for me to take. They get all angry when one person is shot. Actually, he was shot at, because I still don't believe that this was real. But let's put that conspiracy theory on the back burner for now. For the sake of the sake, let's say this whole thing was real. You guys get so angry and so furious about one person being shot at. Where was this anger? Where was this bitterness? Where was this wanting to go to war? As people like Joshua Fierstein said, you guys are ready to go to war over one person. You got your guns ready for that because one person was shot. Where was this anger when nearly 50 people were murdered at the Pulse nightclub? Oh, they're a bunch of gays, right? Don't matter. Don't matter at all. What about the 5 police officers in Dallas, Texas in 2016? Killed by a radical of the BLM. Back the blue, right? Don't matter. Who cares? It wasn't Trump. Yeah, I go on? Okay, I will. What about the 2017 Las Vegas shooting? 60 people dead. 867 people injured. Were you ready to go to war for them? Oh, what about churches, church shootings? The Sutherland Springs Church. 26 people, including an unborn child, dead. You weren't ready to go to war then, but you're willing to go to war for Trump? You definitely want to see that happen. And then we go to Parkland. The Parkland mass shooting. 17 people dead, 17 wounded. Were you ready to go to war from then? Oh, that's right, I forgot. You don't care about that. Considering your Mary Jane Taylor Greene harassed one of the kids who survived it. You know, I can go on with the shootings that happened during the Trump administration, but that will take way too long. The point I'm trying to make is the fact that you guys are willing to go to war for this guy. One man. Where was that anger? Where was that bitterness when innocent lives are taken for no reason at all? Because they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Because they went to the wrong theater at the wrong time. The wrong nightclub at the wrong time. The wrong church in the wrong time. You say nothing. But when Donald Trump, a bullet grazes his ear, you're willing to go to war. You're willing to burn everything down. You're willing to kill everyone who doesn't wear the red hat. In the last 48 hours since that shooting, you have all thoroughly convinced me that if some of you have children, they could be shot dead in the heart in their school, in a theater, at Walmart, at a birthday party, and you people wouldn't blink once. You have thoroughly convinced me of that. And I am not sorry for saying that either, because it happens to be the truth. I have never seen in my entire life something like this. I have never seen people willing to go to war over one person, but when they see the blood and the bodies of innocent children murdered because of a person who may have a screw loose, a crazy person, or a racist, someone who follows the very rhetoric that Donald Trump pushes, you say nothing when innocent people are murdered. But one person gets grazed by a bullet because it happens to be Donald Trump. You're willing to go to war. You're ready to grab your guns and kill everyone who doesn't wear the red hat. That is pathetic. I mean, that is just simply and totally pathetic. Now, the RNC, the Republican National Convention, is to start tonight. Tonight, obviously, being July 15th, 2024. We know the keynote speakers are going to be people like Mary Jane Taylor Greene, who are going to use what happened in Pennsylvania to continue to divide this country, to continue to cause the go to war against this country, against those who don't vote for Trump. We know that's going to happen. And you know why we know this happens? Because that is who Mary Jane Taylor Greene has shown himself to be. There's an old saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. They're going to call for war. All of them are. And I have some information that Donald Trump is going to try to have a speech about unity in this country. As much as I want to be optimistic on that, we all know that's not going to happen. Trump has a chance of winning the presidency now that what happened in Pennsylvania. And again, I'm not going into conspiracy theories, but we all know that photo they took with his fist in the air, with him screaming, "Fight, fight, fight," we all know that Trump is going to cash in on that. We all know that Donald Trump supporters are going to support that. In the end of the day, Trump is going to be Donald Trump. He's not going to call for unity. He's not going to call for patriotism. He's going to call for revenge, plain and simple. And another Donald Trump supporter out there is going to help furnish that revenge. Maybe they might take shots at Biden, or maybe they just might go crazy and kill a lot of people in another mass shooting. But it will all be for the name of Trump. I hope to God I'm wrong. I hope somewhere in Donald Trump's brain, he's saying that I can't act like this anymore. That I can't be like this. I can't be fire and brimstone. I can't be so hateful. I can't be out calling for bloodbaths. I can't be doing this anymore because this is where it led me to. But we all know that's not going to happen. As much as I want to hope that happens, because I don't want to see this shit happen in my country anymore. It's bad, like I said in my previous video, it's bad enough that my family went through the 1960s, the Kennedys, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X. I don't want to see that happen again, especially when it comes to the office of the presidency. And Donald Trump has an opportunity to end this ridiculousness by stopping this bloodletting that he's declared on our country, all because he decided to declare war on us because he lost an election. But we all know that's not going to happen. This guy, he doesn't know how to be nice. He doesn't know how to unite people in peace and patriotism. He only knows how to unite people in hatred. That's who he is, and I think that's all he'll ever be. He has a chance at the RNC to change all that. But we all know that he won't. He has momentum now. That shooting, thanks to his idiotic supporters, has given him momentum. And he is not going to let go of that. And again, thanks to his empty-head supporters, not because they can't see that this was just a publicity stunt, but they see Trump as some kind of god, they won't let go. And it's a shame that I have to make a video like this, reminding them that they want to go to war for one person, but will say nothing about the deaths of dozens. It's a shame. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.